And we are live. Alright, so this is a game in 4 dimensions called 40 Games. Absolutely fantastic title. No problems whatsoever. And hold on, why does it have... Okay, someone forgot to turn off their debug spew before uploading to Steam, so that's fun. Anyway, so we just started up and it's already at the tutorial. So what is the 4th dimension? Welcome to the tutorial. Don't worry, it's not long. We hope. Let's take a look at what 4-dimensional space really is. In 3D, we have 3 axes, X, Y, and Z. Each is perpendicular at right angles to the other 2. In the 4th, we have a 4th perpendicular axis we label W, but we cannot visualize it. And yeah, this is the same slice metaphor that 40 Toys used. Let's take a look at a 2D slice of a 3D object to compare the similarities to the 3D slice of a 4D object. Move the sphere along the Z-axis. Oh, it gets bigger and smaller. I totally haven't done this before. As the sphere moves through the slice, the 2D cross-section appears as a circle that shrinks and expands and can even disappear. And the 2D cross-section of a cube is a square, which just disappears, because that's how squares work. Fun fact, as you add dimensions, spheres actually lose their hypervolume compared to cubes. The ratio between a cube's hypervolume and a sphere's hypervolume tends to get more lopsided as you add more dimensions, because there's just more ways to curve away from the cube. And of course we have a 4D sphere that gets bigger and smaller, and a 4D cube. This is not a very good tutorial. Okay, maybe it will be, because now it's talking about rotations. Rotations are about an axis. 2D squares span an X and Y rotates about its center as if a pin, parallel to the Z-axis, was stuck through the middle of it. Does this make sense, though? To imagine a rotation in 2D, you have to think about a 3rd dimension, a rotation about a Z-axis. To rotate in any dimension, you should rather consider a rotation about a plane. For example, a 2D square spanning X and Y would rotate around the XY plane rather than the Z-axis. You can think about this as rotating from one axis, X, to another one, Y. In 3D then, we would have 3 planes of rotation. Rotation around the XY, the XZ, and the YZ. And to get an idea of how 3D rotations work in 4D, let's first consider a 2D rotation in 3D. A cross-section span an X and Y of a 3D cube rotating about the XY plane. And we just hold and Z and oh. You can see that as the cube is only rotating with the 2 dimensions of the slice, the 2D cross-section remains the same. And then Y or X. Oh, this is a problem with my split keyboard. But yeah, we can... Okay, those are already arguably better rotation controls. And now we have the W, which adds XW, YW, and ZW. Don't forget to disable debug, it's a feature. I haven't even gotten to the point where you can disable debug. Also, hi, Skeleton. To reiterate, you should consider this as rotating from one axis, for example, X towards W. And we can, of course, do the same rotations in 4-dimensional space, and they do nothing. And if we right-click, oh, it does that, and now we're ready to go. To play around with this stuff a bit more, make sure to check out the playground modes. So this is 4D games, and I guess the best way to describe it would be, what if Clubhouse games, but 4D? No, sorry, I am the developer. I meant that bit you think that is debug is a feature. Oh, sorry. Interesting. Anyway, let's see. Is there any keyboard maps for... Alright, so this is going to be a bit painful for me because I use a split keyboard, which means that the Y key is on the wrong side of my desk. I'll have to manage though. Yes, dev in chat. Anyway. So we have a 4D playground, of course. And this gives us a couple of objects to start off with. For example, a hypersphere. Which doesn't even rotate because, I mean, it's a sphere. We have our hypercube, which we can rotate. And we can rotate in 4 dimensions. Hypertorus, etc. Hyperdodecahedron. Hypercapsule. What I really want to see... Oh, the tiger, from the Japanese word Tora. Wait, wouldn't it be the Tora then? Anyway. This is inflated... Wait, where's the duo cylinder? This is the Hypertorus, the Tutorus, the Torosphere. Anyway. So... Oh, you don't need to hold X, Y, or Z anymore unless you want to specify a specific plane of rotation. That's good. While I'm suggesting user interface tweaks, you might want to have some sort of indicator of what plane is currently selected. But yeah, I see what you mean. And we have a hypercylinder. And if I see, I believe XW is the rotation that gave you volume view. Maybe. All right, no. But yeah, we can rotate it around and make whatever shapes we want out of it. Hyperconic sections. Sorry, hypercylindrical sections. If you check the interaction controls, it explains it a bit more. That's good to know. What is this cube thing? Yeah, right click is 4D rotation, left is 3D. That makes sense. So putting that in the language of the tutorial, left click rotates between X, Y, and Z, and right click rotates between either X, Y, and Z and the W plane, W axis to form a plane of rotation. Wait, are these normals? Oh, these are different texturing options. Interesting. Why is there a... I am not sure what that does. Oh, we have procedural shape generation controls. Can make our little 4-dimensional chair. Anyway. Oh, hello, we have angle controls. That's useful. Oh, hello, here's the duo cylinder. Select the angle number, then press the button right next to it on the left and rotate. The angle number. Oh! Oh, that I see, that makes a whole lot more sense. But yes, this is a shape that is currently double rotating. You can control... Yeah, the dual cylinder was one of those things that I did see in 4D Golf, but I couldn't visualize it in volume view, so I didn't really pay attention. You need to specify an axis to rotate it by certain amounts. All right, so that's doing an X to Y rotation. That's doing an X to Z rotation. And now that just turns into a Pringle chip on the edges. The cubinder, or cylindrical prism, is a 3D cylinder extruded like a cylinder is an extruded circle. And we can sort of get an idea of what the shape is. Oh wait, hold on. These aren't angle controls, these are rotation controls. And we have the hypertetrahedron, or pentachoron, or the 5-cell. First of the 6 platonic solids in 4D, analogous to the tetrahedron, made up of only 5 tetrahedral cells. Funnily enough, I believe this thing also plays a role in 5D geometry as well. Not gonna say anything more. We have the 3rd platonic solid, which is an analogous to the octahedron, made up of 16 tetrahedral cells. We too can round it out or change the size because procedural. The octuplex, with no regular 3D analog, analogous to irregular solids such as the cuboctahedron and the rhombic dodecahedron. The description probably should stay for more than 10 seconds. Just saying. Anyway. Yeah, this one is a lot harder to grasp the shape of. It's analogous to a dodecahedron, but in 4 dimensions. And I can see that. Made up of 120 dodecahedral cells. So it's a dodecahedron made out of dodecahedrons. Polygonal hyperprisms. Take 3D polygonal prisms and extrude them again. So yeah, that's just the shape. And same for the platonic solid hyperprisms. So yeah, that's the 4D playground. I don't need to play too much around with it, mostly because I already have a decent amount of experience with 4D. You have a 4D shape builder, shape matching, rotation matching. Okay, let's... I want to dip into the 4D shape builder a little bit. So here we can create our own 4D shapes. And... oh, this is a whole node editor. Oh. So I can start with a sphere. And add a sine function. And that'll displace the sine function by the sphere. Which, no, we really want to have the sine displace in the sphere. By the way, the shape builders have an update soon that will make it much more intuitive. It is a bit tedious right now. I can see why it feels tedious. For me personally, I have a bit of an experience with node-based UI, so I have an idea of what's going on. Or at least I should. Where's my sphere, though? Make the sphere red. And that should be the center of the... Don't forget the compile button. Oh. And I got an achievement, just like Lego. Compile 2 or more nodes in the shader editor. And here we now have... Oh, wait, what? How do I zoom out? Sine comes after. Okay. Oh wait, now I have them cross-linked. Nope, that's fine now. All right, compile. Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense, I guess. I know, I'm used to... I guess in Blender you'd have like a sphere and then some sort of modifier that would plug into the spheres. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we adjust this a little bit. Let's see, what else can we do? We can have the prism modifier. Actually, before I do that, okay, this is already... Oh wait, hold on. This is only sine wave in 1 dimension. We want 4. Get rid of the prism. Oh, backspace for that. All right, hopefully these rotations are in degree. Oh, it does say they're in degrees. So let's add a W rotation and a frequency at 10 with a, I'm going to assume the phase is also in degrees. So 45-degree phase, compile. You know, it's funny how many different procedural animation effects turn out to just be 40 rotations if you think about them enough. Also, this red sphere is painful to look at. Let's make it a nice purple. There we go. All right, so if I make a prism... Oh, it has to be a line, huh? Okay. So I move that over here. Becomes a union, or it can have an intersection or different. So I'm gonna put this on top and make it a hat. So hold on, what angle am I looking at right now? You can press spacebar to reset rotation. Good to know. Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense. And I'm gonna increase Z by 2 units. That was not the right axis. Okay. There we go. All right. You know what? Let's take a chunk out of our fancy wave and shape. And it becomes a very blue chunk. Looks like some kind of slime ball with a piece missing or something. In fact... There, now it has even more pieces missing. I could make some great little procedural motion graphics out of this. Yeah, like that. Anyway, do I dare save the graph? Yeah, we'll save it like that. Alright, I can come back to that later, perhaps. As we have to go on to the other parts of the game, such as shape matching. You have 1 minute to select the analogous 3D shape to the 4D shape on your screen. You can rotate the object and use the W-axis scroll bar to get as much information as possible out of it. Whoa, it's 4D trivia. Hope we were paying attention in the playground. Anyway, let's try 1 round of beginner. Alright. You look like a tetrahedron, and then you become a different tetrahedron. I think I know the answer to this one. Nope! I thought I could get that one without rotating. Alright. Let's do a real one for 10 rounds. Oh, hello, there's nothing. Oh. Okay. Okay, you're rotated somehow, but I'm not sure. Oh, hello, I have to... Oh, hey, I got it, that one right. Okay, next one. Oh, this one's easy. Which one's the dodecahedron? I think that's a dodecahedron? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's good. Oh, that one's obvious, it's a sphere. Nope! Okay, can't do anything in... Wait. The dodecahedron again. Okay, what are you? The 120 cell is so vastly different from the other ones that it's the easiest. Yeah, true. Indeed. Alright, so I spent way too much time faffing about with the rotations to make sure it wasn't a cube. Oh, hello, it's another duo cylinder. Which of course is analogous to a regular cylinder. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the octahedron. Yep. Wait, that's the octahedron again. Okay, the repeats make it way too easy to guess. And again... Oh, hello, we have a funky shape. I'm tempted to say this one right off the bat, but let me just make sure there's no shenanigans going on. Like, say, oh, it's actually a torus looked at from the side. Sometimes the shapes have smooth edges, which make it harder to decipher. It swears it's random. Unfortunate that it's repeating so much. So... Oftentimes, true randomness doesn't actually feel random because if you think about it, a random number generator can generate any pattern of numbers, including ones that are like really, really obvious repeating ones. So oftentimes, for example, song shuffling in a music player will actually have to deliberately take out repeats. Oh, hello. Okay, so it was a capsule. Alright, so here's our statistics, and we got 9 out of 10 right. And now we have the intermediate ones. And expert. Now, does it just reduce the amount of time you have, or... Let's see. Oh, this one adds smoothness, and you can't rotate. Okay, that's a cone with some smoothness on it. That's a cylinder. That's also a cylinder, but it's a different type of 4D cylinder. Yep. That's going to be the dodecahedron because the 120 cells sort of just gives everything away. And that is a sphere. Nope, it's a capsule. It's an electrode as seen from above. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a sphere. The 4 curve is a little bit different. All right, we got that one right. That's another hypersphere. Okay, that looks like a duo cylinder. Yep. This could be a cube. Yep, it was a cube. Kind of hard to tell the difference between the cube and the octahedron, but I suppose that's kind of the point of it being expert. All right, let's see. Rotation matching. You have 5 minutes to identify the 2 active planes of continuous rotation the object is follow. Oh. So, oh boy. So there's going to be at least some W in it. And I'm going to say ZW. Nope, that's YZ. Wait. XW. Oh, wait, that was a double rotation. Shit. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely double rotating. So I don't... 2 planes. From the X to the Y would be... Oh, hold on. Sorry. I'm noticing the crackling again. And I just want to check and see if there's some sort of nonsense going on with my computer right now. Not really. But I'm still getting audio crackling. What gives? Yeah, I turned on monitoring on my OBS Studio just so I could notice the crackling. Otherwise, I don't hear it. Oh wait, that actually pauses the timer. That's cheating! I'm cheating! Mrs. Puff, I am cheating! Make sure to check the axis on the right when trying to work out the rotation. Yes. Alright, so this is going to be rotating along the x-axis, which is the y to z plane. Now, I'm not so sure about the w component here. But let's just say xw so I can check the 3D part at least. Okay, so that was ZW. Ooh, this one's going to be a bit more of a problem. It has some X to Z going on. You know what? That's just gonna have to be a guess. All right, that's X to Z and W to Z. Okay. So what exactly visually makes this W to Z different from X to Z or Y to Z? All right, we have a Y to Z. And let's see. So where do the points seem to be going in four-dimensional space? Screw it. So that is also a W to Z. Wait, are they all W to Z? Okay, we have X to Y. And so this appears to be some sort of 4D cone. And the edge over here, that would be the point, and it's going from W over there to W over there. It's probably not XZ, WZ. What would make an XW versus a YW different looking in terms of rotation from this geometric protection? So right here we see the cone from the top and then a cross section of the cone at the middle. Oh wait, hold on a second. I just realized something. If it's a double rotation, that means it has to be ZW, because otherwise you'd have two planes that are rotating at the same time, right? No, that actually is an X to Y and X to W. Never mind, I fail double rotations. Okay, so that is an X to W. So I'm gonna say right off the bat, this is a YZ and a... I usually recognize XW, YW by the oscillation of the stripes. If they oscillate horizontally, the middle position is horizontal, it is ZW. If vertically, the middle position is vertical, YW. So that works, but that's mainly because of how the 3D textures on the 4 object are drawn. It's sort of like, you know how in Minecraft where certain block textures are orientable, where like if you look at a cobblestone brick you can tell where north is? That's sort of what you're doing here, which is not invalid, but it feels like it goes against the spirit a little bit. But let's try it here. Let's see. Oscillation of the stripes. So the stripes are oscillating. Well, they're not oscillating vertically or horizontally. They're sort of just rotating like that. Would that make it ZW then? Oh, wait, no. If they oscillate horizontally, it is ZW. Vertically is YW. That would make it XW, right? No, that's YW. YZ and YW, I think. Yep, you were correct, Skeleton. I wish there was an option to replay the rotations independently at the results screen so you could learn from them. Anyway. That's a YZ, and so this is a torus, right? You can learn the rotations in the 4D playground. I suppose I should have played. I should have played in the playground a little bit more. Anyway. So the stripes are rotating the same way as before. So let's just assume it's YW. XZ and YZ. Nope, it's XW and YZ. You are correct. That is a double rotation. Oh my goodness, you guys are good at this. So this is XW. And in an XW, the stripes are still rotating. Wait, no, they're rotating the opposite direction. All right, we have some XY and... Oh, the stripes are all going the same way. There's difficulty with planes. So... Oh wait, hold on. We can't use Skeleton's oscillation of the stripes rule because these are not just oscillating horizontally, they're also rotating. There's a difficulty with 3 planes, so you can see the perspective that is stretching forwards and backwards. Now let's see what happens if I go here. Okay, so I notice if I go to the edge of the cube here, you can see that the stripes oscillate faster towards the end versus over here. Over in the middle, they're more constant speed. So it's that by its stretch, because it stretches forwards and backwards, it's ZW. Okay. So ZW isn't so much stretching forwards and backwards, it's just that the stripes are sliding down. Or let's see. So these ones, the stripes aren't moving down. So it's probably not ZW. And at the corner here, well, the stripes are going towards the Y, so maybe it's YW? ZW is when you see forwards and then the backwards, most visible for Tori. Interesting. Nope, that was a ZW, so my heuristic was entirely inaccurate. And you see the forwards and the backwards. Yeah, that's actually what's happened on the corners here. Like even geometrically with the silhouette, not just the textures. Okay. So over here, it's not doing the ZW rotation. It is doing... XW perhaps? Oh, hello, I actually got that one right. And I didn't even have to ask chat. Oh, yeah, on expert, there's 3 planes of continuous rotation. That is... We're not doing expert yet. We're gonna try intermediate now. I don't think there's any 3D rotation planes involved here. So let's see what's going on here. So we get one part of the capsule here at the edge and then the other. The stripes are not rotating, so I think it's X and Y W. XY, sorry, XW and YW. Oh yes, that rare case when there's no 3D rotations. And we were right! Okay, we have an X to Z rotation. And no ZW, so we go over here. Wait, maybe this is ZW. Intermediate has a 50-50 chance of 1 3D and 1 4D or 2 4D rotations. That's dastardly. Stripes don't seem to be moving. Over here... You know what, I'm running out of time. I'm gonna do ZW. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if the stripes aren't rotating visibly, that means they're going ZW, I think. All right, we have some XZ in there, and okay, what kind of shape are you? Okay, you look like a cone. Stripes aren't animating over here. Okay, another ZW. Yep, that's another ZW. So I think the stripes actually give away the W plane rotations. And this is another double 4D rotation. Well, not a double rotation, but 2 4D plane rotations. So on the corner here, there is a lot of movement on the stripes. I'm gonna guess XWYW. Nope, it was YWZW. Should have paid more attention to the geometry and not just the textures. Let's see. We have a Y to Z and let's see, the stripes are moving left to right. It kind of inverts itself, yeah. Well, it can't be. Let's see. What would a ZW plane rotation look like just on its own? You know what? I'm just gonna say it looks like it's rotating Y to Z. Oh, it was ZW. Okay. The inversion, yeah, that even if I had memorized all the different ways this thing rotates. Speaking of, I think this is another double 40. And let's see what it looks like on the corner here. I'm gonna say there's some ZW in here. There's no vertical rotation, yeah. And YW. So they're actually XW, ZW. No vertical rotation. Right. Right. Yeah, no, I see what you mean now. Alright, so spots are going down, which is vertical rotation, so that's a YW, and they going into or out of the shape four-dimensionally. That would be ZW. YW? ZW. So again, 240 planes of rotation, and I'm gonna say XW, ZW. Wait, suddenly I'm good at this. Okay, we have X to Y and The X to Y rotation is throwing off all the heuristics that I just learned. But when it's not rotating, it's not going... The stripes aren't going up, down, or left to right, so it's obviously a ZW. Nope, that's a YW. Okay. Lesson learned. But it's not inverting either. Alright, so YZ. And YW. Nope, that was ZW. Next time, maybe I should actually use the W slider. Okay, we're about 50-50 on intermediate. Do I really want to do another one? Do I dare try expert? Oh. Oh. Hello, you've got 3 going on here now. Let's see. So it's going to be YZ, XZ, and I'm gonna say ZW. Nope, that's XW. The direction of the rotation in the W plane is just obscured by the other rotations. XW because stripes, yes. Okay, there's definitely some YZ component in it. And I'm gonna say two 4-dimensional rotations here. And XW, YW. Oh, I got it right. Okay, we got XZ and YZ. So what direction are the stripes going? Well, the stripes aren't really going left or right, so they must be going away or towards, if that makes any sense. So that would mean a ZW. And I can't see the rotation examples. Nope, that was a YW. Okay, so you are spinning XZ. And let's see, they're going down and to the right, so XW, YW, XZ, YW, WZ. Okay, this one has... See, now I'm stumped on the 3D part. How would you describe this? There's definitely an XZ component, and there's no YZ component, otherwise it would be spinning. Wait, no. Sorry, there's no XZ. Wait, no, XZ would mean... Okay, it is YZ and XY. And, ZW. YZ. YX and YW. Okay, we have a duo cylinder. That is an XZ. The stripes are moving. The stripes are kind of moving diagonally, so that would suggest XW, YW, XZ, YW, WZ. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to the geometry changes more than I'm normally used to. Check off the easy spot, that's a YZ. The stripes are moving. Where are the stripes moving? Down and to the left, but that would suggest... let's see. Is there some ZW? Over here, there does seem to be... you know, I'm going to say there is some ZW. And XW. YW is not present. Sorry. Yeah. XW is not present. YW is there. Hello, Alpha Silverblade. Alright, we have some X to Z. And... X to W, and when do we get a Mario 4D land or a Bubsy 4D? Oh, hopefully never on Bubsy 4D. Although that would be interesting for like some sort of fan-made demake or something. Alright, so XZ and YAW and WZ. Okay, I keep getting my XWs and YWs confused. Mario 4D Land sooner than you expect, considering there's a Super Mario 64 framework available. Are you sure you want to try and get the Reality coprocessor on the Nintendo 64 to render four-dimensional shapes? I mean, it's not strictly impossible. Alright, there's some X to Z in there, and... I'm gonna say... X to W, Y to W. 240 rotations, yes. Y to W. And that was a WZ. Okay, just right off the bat. That looks like a YZ. And... the easiest way to be able to add a Mario skin on the main character of 40 Miner. Oh boy. Arcturus Emrys 40 Miner skin when? There's an XW component. And if I move over here... I'm gonna say YW. That's a total guess, by the way, so... Okay, so that was actually WZ. Right away, XW. Then make some Sky Island platforming challenges. Alright, so yeah, we're not beating Expert anytime soon. Pose matching. You have 10 minutes to match the rotation of the main object to that of the secondary object using only 40 planes rotation. You can set checkpoints at any time if you think you're getting close. Oh, I see. Okay, the stripes on that are wrong. Now... that makes the stripes a little bit better, but now it's flipped upside down. We don't have third-person mode in 4D Miner yet, or fourth-person mode. There is no fourth person. There is no fourth person yet. Someone has to invent them. I am the fourth person. Anyway, we have to flip this 180 degrees. And that appears to have... let's see. Okay, this is getting pretty close. I don't know exactly how close they want it to be, though. There's just no pronouns for the fourth person. They want it as close as possible, and then they'll count the difference in degrees. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay, that's how you get the stripes to align. The geometry is almost right. The lines, however, are very wrong. Actually, that's pretty close. Or no, it's 168 degrees off. Yeah, you also have X, Y, and Z keys. Yeah, I've been using that mostly to... Okay, we have a cube, and... the cube appears to be flipped upside down. Oh wait, maybe that's why it was so off. It's because I had it upside down. So let's see. Get it into the right orientation just for starters. And okay, maybe try the YW. No. XW. ZW. Oh, hello. That's the wrong direction, unfortunately. Okay, that's not what we wanted, but oh, hello. That looks pretty close, but the orientation is wrong elsewhere. Like here. You know how the developer said that you can press the button down once and then just rotate in 4 dimensions? I don't think that actually works. Like, here, I press X, now I'm going up and down. I press Z, also going up and down. I hold Z, that's doing Z stuff. The indicator of a work in rotation or arrows. Unfortunately, I don't believe that is working for me because I just see my normal mouse cursor. I don't know if that's perhaps a Unity bug or something. Okay, this shape over here is probably going to be the most indicative of the correct orientation. And that flipped it upside down. I've somehow managed to make it worse. Wait, hold on. That's a ZW rotation, huh? Yeah. You're strafing somehow. No, I'm holding down Z and I'm right clicking and I'm dragging. The arrows will be the swipe rotation. You press R, you can switch to a different rotation mode. Oh wait, what? What is... Okay. Oh! Wait, what the... This is strafing... Lol, what? Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to the main menu here for a second. We're gonna go into our settings. And we're gonna check our interaction. Arc ball rotation. Drag the cursor along the surface of a virtual sphere. The cursor outside the sphere's bounds is projected into the edge of the sphere. You always have 3 degrees of freedom. And you hold down either X, Y, or Z to restrict the plane of rotation to either YZ, XZ, or XY rotations, or XW, YW, and ZW planes, depending on if you click the left or right button. So, you know what, before I go back to pose matching, let's go back to the 4D playground. And let's pick something that's really easy to orient in 4 dimensions here. The arc ball is a much more advanced rotation control, Tristan. So that's XW rotation. That's YW rotation. And then if I hold down Z, that becomes ZW rotation. Okay, seems to be working fine here. Couldn't get any rotation right with arc ball rotation. I set it to linear. Okay. I don't know why, it seems to have defaulted to arc ball instead of linear, but... Let's go into pose matching again and try a beginner game, 10 rounds. Yeah, both are options because some would prefer different ones, but the arc ball rotation has a bunch of benefits like being able to undo rotations by just doing the opposite. Yes. Alright, so it's not strafing anymore. Super Monkey Ball machine arcade Monkey Ball arcade machine controller rotation. Okay, you're upside down. You're upside down and you're not the orientation I wanted. All right, Z rotation is what we wanted. Wait, that's actually moving it. Or not? No, I don't know what these icons are for then. Unless... Oh, never mind. They actually do indicate X, Y, and Z. Gonna head to bed. Thanks a ton for taking the time to play the game. I am really impressed with your intuition on 4D, and I hope you enjoyed the challenge. Yes. This is very challenging indeed. Okay, so I can get the textures in the right spot, but I can't get the shape to deform in the way I want. There's also 4D maze. Yeah, I believe that'll be coming up. No, I just realized. So let's start back from the beginning. When we rotate this shape, it creates a cross section at the top here. And how we rotate it determines the cross section. So first off, this is upside down. Actually, no. Okay, now it's not upside down. And these appear to be the correct orientation, but let's check the other side here. All right, this has to be a... Well, it's almost a W. So, to be honest, this looks pretty close, except for the fact that, why are you tilted? How are you tilted? 3D rotation can be done by abuse and Coriolis effect. So you mean like that? Or like that? Oh! Oh. And that's upside down. Alright, that's right side up. And the faces are on the wrong side, aren't they? Yeah, we need something more like that. And this is upside down. Flip it around. I think due to one axis being unavailable in linear rotation, that the arc ball mode is more helpful with that. Yeah. Well, let's see. Rotate it back to where I wanted it to be. And now... let's see. Oh, that is not. Okay, let's turn you around a bit more. Getting close. ZW when looking at the grid side, I guess. Yeah, that does work. Although the tops are upside down, which means I need to do a couple more flips. $180, yes. Oh, the time is ticking. And, this is awful, but... Oh. Oh, we actually got 35 degrees. That's not terrible. Alright, we gotta turn this cone into a oblate spheroid of some kind. Naturally, we'll just do that. And then realize that, you know, everything's wrong. First off, we gotta flip you. Like that. Yo, congrats. If you slice a cone, you get either a sphere, an ellipsoid, a paraboloid, or a hyperboloid. Yes. Let's try and get the geometry right first, and then we can worry about getting the textures all lined up. Everything's almost right, and in fact, I have a feeling, you know what, we're going to use the checkpoints. So yeah, if I hit space, it goes back. And then I can think of how we're going to make this work. So let's see. Where's this blue coming from, and why are you not? There we go. Move that back. Jiggle this round a bit. Jiggle it round some more. Move that down. Okay, I think this is about as good as we can get it. Oh no, that was upside down. I didn't even notice. Wait, was that the reason why that one spot was brighter than it should have been? Let's see. So first off, just do that. And now let's pay very close attention to the sequencing of the colors here. Wait, that's already... Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be purple. Yeah, and linear Coriolis is not possible in YZ, only XZ and XY. Makes sense. And if I switch back to arc ball... Oh, hello. You know, this shape actually makes it a little too easy because it's so easy to orient yourself on the edge slash hyper edge here. In fact, I'm going to submit it 10 degrees. Okay. So, first off, we need to flip the blue. Be on the other side, so let's... Let's get that over here. Actually, no. Okay, there we go. Wait, that's what ZW looks like. I mean, oh. And then... that side's blue, that side's polka dotted, that side's black, that side's blue again. That side's wrong. That one's correct. Wait, no, there's supposed to be a little bit of purple here. What gives? You know what? Maybe if I do that. No, that made it worse. Oh, hello. Okay, that's flipped correctly. Let's take a look at it on its side here. This strange four-dimensional egg shape. And submit that. Red is on the wrong side pretty close. 111. Let's see. So I'm noticing right off the bat, all the faces slash cells appear to be the correct color already. So we just have to... Wait, never mind. We are flipped. This guy is supposed to have the interior visible. Oh wait, no, never mind. That is not flipped. Also, I just noticed that this is sort of an interior pattern. This only shows up if you're cutting inside of a face. Hyperface, whatever. Anyway, let's try and get the geometry map. That's pretty close, but let's see. No. There we go. So there is some flipping to be had here. Specifically, now everything else is flipped around this. Alright, let's see if we can abuse the Coriolis effect a little bit. No, that just moves the faces to the wrong spot in the wrong place. Or... hold on. No, that's still upside down. Or... okay, that's close for those and those. Oh, hello. I think we've solved it. Or gotten close, at least. have still plenty of faffing about to do. You know what? Checkpoint that. Do that. That'll make it a little less harsh to... Oh, we're starting to get really close. And now we need some Coriolis effect. Which always feels like cheating when I do it, even though it's not. Okay, and... oh, that's a lot of Coriolis. Anyway, let's... moment of truth time. Let's submit it. And... we were 21 degrees off. Not bad. Okay, ZW rotation shows the correct sides for all of these, so we're already... is this literally... okay. Oh my goodness. It just gave it to me. "10 degrees. Okay, these have some pretty funky... let's see. Purple face is upside down. And no, actually... we need to flip the interior around a bit. Yeah, as you can see, the white cells are on the bottom when we want them to be on the top. Very lucky indeed. Nope, that flip was not at all in what we want. Okay. Oh. The order is almost right, but not the orientation here. Now, let's see if we can flip it. Okay. That's upside down. I think I'm gonna have to do a couple of flips to get this thing to be right side up. Okay. Can I Coriolis this? Let's see. I believe so, and that gives us correct orientation on the outside, but what about the inside? Not on the inside. And here I was thinking this was going to be another easy one. Let's at least get you over here. So I can finagle you a little bit further. And you're upside down that way now. Can't win. Okay, well, that feels like the opposite, but it's... So I'm noticing on here, The green line isn't even visible, and the red and blue... Yeah, they're on the other opposite ends here. Okay, that's unflipped. Yeah, maybe if I just try flipping the cells, it'll go from there. You know what? I think that was the right idea. Now I just have to finagle this into the right shape. And Coriolis my way through this. Okay, why do I still feel like I have something upside down? Why is it only that one point? Oh. The timer's ticking. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this. I'm gonna give up. 85, 84 degrees. Well, sure. Let's see. It's just upside down, okay. Okay, let's start over. And Okay. We're sort of getting there, but it's still... How is this one the most vexing one so far? Let's see. If I flip it X, Y, is that... Okay, so an XW flips it on the Y axis. YW should flip it on... Oh! Okay. Now... X flip. Oh, hello. We just need some Coriolis now. I spent an embarrassing amount of time just fighting the rotations and flips. So the strategy is Mirian and Coriolis. Yes. And unfortunately, this game doesn't really have convenient ways to do that. They're the most awkward interactions, unfortunately. All right, let's see. 18 degrees, not bad. All right, that's almost the correct orientation, and now... All right, Coriolis time. The main problem with doing Coriolis is that it kind of ruins your orientation elsewhere. So for example, now I gotta redo all of this. And then more Coriolis. Ah, screw it, I'm just gonna submit it like that. 40. Okay, we have an actually hard one for once. Oh, we have a very hard one. Okay, let's try and get the geometry. Yeah, no, the geometry is correct, and it's just going to be a matter of flipping in Coriolis, isn't it? Thank you, Gaspard Gustave de Coriolis, for inventing this sacred technique for 40 games post-match game mode. This is almost correct. Okay, now we have to guess the flips. No, that's upside down. Well, I mean, that's probably good that it's upside down. Well, if I look this way, I can actually see... Oh, that might actually just need some Coriolis to rotate. Yeah. And on the front. Okay, I think that matches as much as I can get it. That's 19 degrees. It's a car control wheel. Okay, so that's our stats here. And as you can see, we are wildly above and below the mark. No consistency whatsoever. I am not gonna try. Oh, they get rid of checkpoints at intermediate, and then they make it do it real fast. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that. 3D playground. I'm sorry, what is a 3D play? Oh. Oh. So yeah, if you ever wanted normal 3D viewing, that's as awkward as most 4D games. Yep, 4D toys. No, this is 3D toys. What are you talking about? There is no fourth dimension to be found anymore. And you can select different planes of rotation. I mean, the game with similar view, yeah, true. What else do we have here? The 40 maze. Let's see, we can have a 3x4, 3 to the 4th power, 4x4th power. Let's use a reasonable size. And let's start a maze. Change your player color and start up a game in 40 maze. Achievement, splash a color. Okay. So, let's see. We need to get over there. Which means we need to get over there. And we need to get over there. Obviously, we'll go that way. You can only 3D rotate. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be that much of a problem, though, since all of the hallways in this maze are axis aligned. Wait, are you not connected? Hello. Never mind, that is a dead end. And if I go over here, there's no 40 path either. I just noticed, I think it's the only... Yeah, it's only the spheres that have a kata path on them. Oh hey, I have completed a 3 Tesseract maze. The shortest route was 11 moves, I made 23. Okay. At risk of killing the stream energy again, let's try a 4x4x4x4. Okay, that's all over there. What do those connect to? Nothing useful. Okay, I really need to get over here, and then I have a lot more options for connection. So if I get over there... Alright, we're at that corner of the maze, so we go down. Alright, kata. And we've completed the 4x4 maze. We have made progress towards the navigator achievement. Well, since I haven't tempted fate enough yet, let's try the 5x5x5x5 maze. Let's see, our goal is all the way Anna. Sorry, Anth. We're all the way Kenth. Not a lot of nodes on the other side here. And oh, yeah, our corner is also pretty bad. Pretty disconnected from the rest of the maze. 5+ is where I got stuck. Oh, we'll see about that. I just don't have enough patience. Okay, that's a dead end. Hot take, they should have an option to rotate the entire, rotate 4-dimensionally and use that. Also, double hot take, most 3D mazes are actually 2D. This is actually a 5D maze. Because, I mean, if you think about it, this ball is just an abstraction for, you know, a person, and this maze would be a bunch of hallways in 4 dimensions, but, I mean, if they're 4 dimensions, how does gravity work, right? Like, what? 1 dimension is always going to... Well, actually, wait, never mind. I suppose these could be, like, proper stairwells going up and down. Never mind, I'm wrong. I just, again, most people don't make 3D mazes, they make 2D flat mazes. Yeah, 4D chess is the same then. Anyway, how do I get out of this weirdly disconnected fragment? Alright, this looks like the way out. Or not. Okay. This is less disconnected, so let's go over here. No, that's a dead end. Why does that not connect? Still has more spatial dimensions than 5D chess with multiverse time travel. Okay, we're not on the same fragment, but we're getting close. What takes me over here? Answer. Nothing. Okay, let's go back. I just realized these are just indicators of a hallway, but there are some hallways that you can go up and down on, Anth and Canthon without necessarily having a junction at, so that's a little confusion. Oh, we need to get down here first. That's part of the solution. And that doesn't connect here, now does it? That's the way we came. What about over here? Does that take us... That's not useful. Or is it? Oh, that's how you Okay, those are hallways. We need to get to the other side of that. Oh, no, not to there, to here. And to get there... Wish there was a way to just highlight the part of the maze you can see. Let's see. Wait, why can't I... Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh boy, another dead end. This all dead ends? Wait, hold on. That also goes on here. Yeah, it goes on and then stops. Okay. So this whole branch of the maze is useless. Let's try... Nope. And... Oh, hello, there's something here. No, there's not. Okay, let's abandon that. Lo-fi beats to solve mazes too. That's another dead end. Exactly, lo-fi. So I guess let's... Oh, hello, there's a lot of messages I have to read. Beaten 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to the power of 4th, and 8th to the power of 4th gives an achievement. 8th has its own achievement. Oh no, we're not doing that tonight. I guess the algorithm first draws a solution, then random forks that are all 3 steps long at max. You know, that's actually plausible. Or at least I hope there's a solution. And... Okay, that is a dead end. That is also a dead end. Fun. Okay, that whole thing was just a bunch of dead ends stacked on other dead ends. Fun. And this is also turning out to be nothing but dead ends. Which would make... Oh, this can't all be dead ends, right? We've been here for 15 minutes. I'm a little bit laggy. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, we're gonna abandon that. Let me see if there's some way to turn down. Target frame rate of 30 frames a second, and it's doing 200. Fun. Okay. Let's try no more than 120, since that's the... And resolution scale at... I can't change the resolution scale. Fun. Adaptive resolution. There. That should fix the problem. Okay. Let's try another. Okay, 50% looks significantly worse. But yeah, that looks sub 1080p. Anyway. No, there was a load button. Load previous game. Oh, okay. Okay, that's where the end is. Okay, so this corner is the end corner, and we have to get to this fragment of the maze. Now, what will actually let me? Okay, those are ends. And You know what? Let's not try solving it backwards first. Let's see. There's only one obvious way to go since it started me off in a dead end. I'm sorry. Are you kidding me? Oh, never mind. The start location is even stranger. There's a W path at the very start. Yeah, I just noticed it now. Okay, this gives us a whole bunch of new... whole bunch of new dead ends, really. Or, perhaps... No. No, that would have made too much sense. Oh wait, hold on. It's all the way over here. All dead ends. I'm running out of patience for this, unfortunately. I may have to shelve it. Now, there is 40 chests. However, unfortunately, I've been told that it is a pure hot seat multiplayer game. I can, however, play against myself just to demonstrate the controls. Whoa. This is a start in the layout and a half. You have 96 pieces, and we're apparently on top of some giant chess sphere. And below it. Anyway. So pawns can move forward as normal, or they can move... Wait, hold on. This is a 4x4x4x4 board, so... Oh! The pawns can move forward traditionally, or they can move... they can move kata. Wait, is this kata, or is this... Okay, that is kata. And then as black player... I can move Kenth, and I can... The pawn can move Kenth more than once. Interesting. That an en passant thing. Move you out of the way here, and then... So yeah, I can move the pawn forward once or twice as normal, or I can move it on their Kenth twice. I'm assuming that's also en passant, but... Oh wait, no, there's more of you here. So yeah, you can only move two, and you can move two in two different directions. En passant gives... Wait, hold on. I'm using the wrong word. That en passant does not mean when pawns move two spaces in their first move. En passant is an entirely different thing. Also, you get an achievement for en passant castling and checking. Alright, so let's see. Can I move up? You cannot move up, so that's interesting. If I move you here, you cannot move down. And oh, hey, you ever thought that the knight in chess was a little too understandable? Well, that'll disabuse you of all those crazy little notions. Oh, wrong turn here. Yeah, I'm literally just exploring the movement possibilities. Bishops can move down and up. And I just realized, does that mean bishops can move... Bishops can move... Okay, no, bishops cannot move from different colored squares using these rules. Let's see. The rook can only move... Oh, no, the rook can actually move either forward or on Kenth, but not up or down. Wait, no, let's move this guy out of the way. Okay, so the rooks can move up. It's just the pawns that can't move up. They're pawns only do forward or onth kenth? Let's see. What other pieces should I be looking out for? Let's try queen over here. Actually, that piece is... I don't want to capture anything yet because I actually want to check out... Yeah, let's see. So the queen, of course, has all of her movement. And she can move in all four directions and an unlimited number of times and diagonals. So yeah, I kind of wish I had someone to play with this, like as a stream collab. Unfortunately, I know for a fact that absolutely none of the people that I normally collab with are gonna understand this game, like just in general. So yeah, that was 40 games. An interesting little collection of 40 a couple steps above tech demos, because there's actual gameplay in here. Brain teasers, yeah, perhaps we should call them brain teasers. And I suppose if I were given the developer, since the developer was in chat earlier, they're probably going to watch the VOD. If I were to give them any more pointers, maybe more 40 games. Like maybe 40 checkers, yeah. Just something a little simple to get people involved. Like, you know how Nintendo has that Clubhouse games thing that's like just like 52 games, that's like sort of shovelware stuff, but it's done really nice. Try doing that, but 40. Anyway, I'm gonna call the stream. I'm glad all of you have enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.